guys are doing well and life has been fair to you guys. In this video, I am doing story time. For the first time, I'm doing a story, but I hope this is an interesting story because I am talking about how I got to study law. So I'm gonna start a bit with how I got advised at high school. So at high school, our physics teacher was like, so in grade 9, you have to choose your subjects, the ones that you're gonna major in like, I think in your 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. So our teacher was like, this is the best you can do. If you want to find employment, you have to do real maths or pure maths and physics. So you must have that as part of the package for you to be successful in life or to get employment later on in life. So being the girl that I am, I was like, all right guys, let me do this, let me get into this. So I took physics, I took maths, I took business studies, and I took accounting. So both my physics teacher and my accounting teacher played a role in how I ended up getting to choose what I got to study in university. So I didn't like physics that much. I wasn't a fan. It was terrible. I don't think I understood anything. Thank God I still managed to pass. But accounting, there I was. I think business studies and accounting, I was the girl, you know. I was the girl that I think that I am. So my choice when I applied at university by the things I was good at university. No, sorry, in high school. So I remember I applied at 2 universities. That is so risky. Please apply to as many universities as you can. Do not risk it. So I applied at UP and I applied at Wits. At Wits, I applied for accounting sciences and I think another BCom majoring in information systems. I had no idea what that is, guys, like no idea whatsoever. And then in UP, I applied for accounting and I also applied for investment banking. And this was based on what they were looking for, accounting, business studies, and all of those things. And our teacher used to tell us a lot about, our accounting teacher used to tell us a lot about her daughter being an accountant and all of that. So my choices were mainly influenced by that. But when I got to university the first week, and registration week, I thought a bit. I was like, ah man, you know what, I don't think I'm passionate about accounting. Like I passed, but I'm not passionate, you know. I like politics, so is there something I can do that involves both politics and business? Because I think I like business. I would like to run a business. I'm good at business studies. And so I went back to my prospectus, you know, like I've been accepted for accounting science, I've been accepted for my second option, become information systems. Then I go through my prospectus and I see something called BCom law. I'm like, okay, so with a BCom law, you get to do accounting and you get to do law. I think this is in line with what I want. So instead of registering for the courses I got accepted for, I went to register for a BCom law degree. And guys, let me tell you how the first week when we went to the lecture, I knew that this is the place I needed to be. This is what I've wanted in my entire life. And it was aligned with what I wanted it to be. Thank God. Anyway, because I got so pompous, guys, I was like, law is my thing, I love it, I'm doing well. I started to neglect my BCom courses, and I remember that year I failed the maths course that goes with the BCom, and then I had to sort of realign again, to readjust, to say, oh, Kinsani, get back on track. You are doing law and you're doing a BCom degree at the same time. So time went on, I got it all together and I started to enjoy both BCom, majoring in insurance and risk management, and doing my law courses as well. But interesting, at the time I was like, okay, I like constitutional law, I like human rights law, I like all of these kind of things, but I was doing very well in my commercial courses, in my commercial law courses as well. And then in final year, you get to choose your electives as a final year student. So I was like, okay, I want to choose all the courses where I'm gonna test very well. And then because I test very well, I was like, I'm not choosing the courses with assignments. I avoided that because I didn't like assignments in university. So I ended up choosing environmental law. I have no idea how I got to choose that, but then I ended up choosing that. And again, now my life completely changes. I'm like, wow, this is what I've always wanted to do, because it involves so many things, you know. And I was like, this is what I want to do. And when I started applying for work, then I started focusing um, on firms that specialize in environmental law, in constitutional law, in administrative law, and and mining law. As much as I wanted commercial law because I was doing very well in it, I think I leaned towards the constitutional, administrative, mining, environmental law firms because of just how I thought this is my passion. And I remember one firm where I really liked them and they really liked me, but they could sense that, you know what, this one, her passion and her interest is in this field, that I didn't get that job. So I kept on applying to the firms that would offer me what I wanted, offer me the interest or the fields that I wanted to be. And I can confirm that, you know what, guys, I eventually got into a firm that specializes in what I at the time thought is the best for me. And I'm not saying it's not now, but I'm just saying that how at a certain period of your life you know what you really want and you go for that. And that is important to remember, that at a certain time in your life you actually want something and it might change. And I'm really glad that I got to experience that. I actually got to work in a field that I'm really passionate about, and I get to engage in law that I'm really passionate about. And yeah, guys, I do not want to make this story very long, but that's how I ended up studying law. So I'm from Bushbuck Ridge. You know, we're not exposed to like different career paths and what is available out there. And I would really urge you as a young person in university to explore your options, explore the options in your career field. If you are specifically studying law and you know what you're interested in, find out more information about what you want to get into, which firms you should apply to, and what the job entails. Because you think that, okay, this is what it looks like, and it's actually not what it looks like. But again, the most important thing is to take all of your plans to God, and He will just align you with what He has called you to do. And I did a video on what to look for when you're praying for a job, because then when you put that in prayer, God actually places you in a place that He has called you to be, in a place where He wants you to be. So I hope this video, this story time, actually gives you a brief about how I got to study law. I think it was God who wanted me here, because I could have ended up in accounting or a BCom somewhere or something, but I ended up here, and I'm really passionate about what law has been the place that I want to be. Yes, guys, please don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe. Bye.